And every dollar has an assignment on paper, on purpose. Before the month begins, we agree on it and spit, shake, and pinky swear. And then we don't do anything else with money except what we freaking wrote down. And here's how you do a budget, folks. You give every single penny a name. Every bill has a week allocated. In every dollar, it's called paycheck planning. And you plan out each paycheck for the month. And you and your spouse both look at it. Every dollar is assigned to saving, to giving, or to a bill, period.
You've tried budgeting before, haven't you? You downloaded the app, you linked your bank accounts, and at the end of the month, it gave you a beautiful, color-coded pie chart that showed you exactly how badly you failed. Sound familiar? The common enemy isn't your lack of willpower, it's the way you've been taught to budget. Most budgets are just financial autopsies. They're rear-view mirrors that show you the crash after it's already happened. They're great at making you feel guilty, but they're terrible at actually stopping you from overspending. But what if I told you there's a hidden secret to the way Dave Ramsey teaches budgeting? A fundamental shift in approach that is so simple, it's hiding in plain sight. It's the one thing that transforms a budget from a report card on your past into a battle plan for your future. Today, we are exposing that secret. First, we'll destroy the myth of the tracker budget. Second, I'll reveal the simple, proactive method that actually works. And third, I'll show you the one habit that makes the plan stick forever. This is the key that will finally end overspending for good. Number 1, the lie of the tracker's budget. The rearview mirror, the first step is to understand why your old budgets failed. They were designed to fail because they are reactive, not proactive, not proactive, not proactive, not proactive. Most budgeting apps and methods are just trackers. They track your spending and tell you where your money went. This is a financial autopsy. It tells you how the money died, but it does nothing to prevent the death. Overspending happens in the moment, and a tracker only reports the crime scene later. It's like trying to lose weight by only stepping on the scale every morning. The scale can tell you that you gained a pound yesterday, but it can't stop you from eating the donut. A tracker budget is the scale. It reports the result, but it has zero power over the choices that create the result. Take Jessica. She's tech-savvy and downloads a top-rated budgeting app. It's beautiful. It links to her accounts and sends her notifications. At the end of the month, it gives her a detailed report. She went $300 over budget on food. The app did its job perfectly. But Jessica is still frustrated. The app didn't stop her from making impulse buys at Target or ordering takeout on a Tuesday. It just made her feel guilty about it afterwards. You have to stop judging your past spending and start commanding your future spending. Number 2, the hidden secret, the proactive battle plan. So what is the hidden secret? It's not an app or a spreadsheet. It's a shift in timing. A real budget is created before the month begins. The secret is the zero-based budget, and its power is in its proactivity. You sit down before the first of the month, and you give every single dollar you plan to earn a name. Income minus all your expenses, giving, and saving must equal 0. You are making the spending decisions in a calm, logical moment at your kitchen table, not in an emotional, tempted moment in a store aisle. Think of yourself as the general of an army. Your income is your army of soldiers. A tracker budget is like counting your casualties after the battle is over. A proactive, zero-based budget is your battle plan. Before the first shot is fired, you tell every single soldier every dollar exactly where to go and what to do. Sergeant Mortgage, you go here. Private Groceries, you go there. Not $1 moves without an order. Let's go back to Jessica. Frustrated, she tries the new way. On the 28th of the month, she and her husband sit down. They write out their income and assign it all to their categories until it equals 0. They decide, together, that they have $700 for groceries. They pull that $700 out in cash. Now, when Jessica is at Target, the decision is already made. She's not deciding if she can afford the extra snack, she's executing the plan she already created. The power shifted from the store aisle to her kitchen table. A budget doesn't restrict freedom. It creates freedom by giving you permission to spend according to your plan. Number 3, making it stick, the weekly financial huddle. A battle plan is useless if you never look at it again. This final habit is what makes your proactive budget unbreakable. A budget is a living document, not a stone tablet. Life happens, a flat tire, an unexpected invitation. The key to making the budget stick is the 15-minute weekly financial huddle. It's a quick, scheduled meeting with yourself if you're single to review the plan, adjust for surprises, and get back on track. A budget is your GPS route. But sometimes there's an unexpected traffic jam or closed road. You don't just give up and go home. You look at the map and find a detour. The weekly huddle is you pulling over for a moment to check the map. You see the obstacle ahead and calmly reroute your money to make sure you still arrive at your destination. In week 2, Jessica and her husband get invited to a last-minute birthday dinner. The old them would have just put it on a credit card and felt guilty. But during their Sunday night huddle, they look at their budget, their plan. They decide together to move $50 from their entertainment envelope to their restaurant's envelope to cover the dinner. They didn't break the budget, they adjusted it. They were still in control. This habit turned their budget from a rigid prison into a flexible, powerful tool. Your budget isn't written in stone. It's a living roadmap that you adjust to make sure you always reach your destination. It's a living roadmap that you adjust to make sure you always reach your destination. It was never about tracking. It was always about planning. Stop using a reactive tracker that only reports your failure. Use the proactive battle plan of a zero-based budget created before the month begins, and make it stick with a quick weekly huddle to stay on course. Overspending is not a character flaw. It's a system failure. The power to fix it isn't in a fancy app. It's in a simple decision you make once a month. You are not bad with money. You just need a better plan. This is that plan. Let's take one proactive step. Not a whole budget, just one step. Grab a napkin or open the Notes app on your phone. Look at a calendar and find your very next payday. Write that date at the top. Underneath it, write down the one bill or expense you know you have to pay right after you get that check. That's it. You just made your first proactive financial plan. You just told $1 where to go before it even arrived. You just took the first step to ending overspending forever.